even got a spare kettle, Lee?
Nope.
So, Darren, what rubbish have you got for us tonight then?
All sorts.
Excellent. Oh, that was one before. We should do something with that as well. That should be another song.
Keep up, Grandad.
Pleasure. I reckon the one previous to that, we should still do something with that because that is a nice tune.
That one.
You say it's cheesy, Colin, it's a bit dicks, I like it.
Yeah, but he wanted that was the riff that he wanted for underneath his solo when he gets there.
So what we did last week is now cheesy.
No, that, to me that sounds fine.
I just thought that riff was what he was going to...
I thought he had a cheesy.
For a verse, I thought. But then I thought, well, that's what he wanted to use for the solo anyway.
Yeah, but you could even change that for a chorus. If it's too... If it doesn't seem like a verse. Because a chorus has got to be more open anyway.
Like go on and on for a chorus. I think on this one it needs to be a bit short and sweet.
I like the idea, but I'd choose a bit... well, yeah, and I'd also choose a bit more meaningful note.
Hanging on those notes too long makes it lose a bit.
I think you're on beating up the wrong track here. You need the sort of like the Testament. You sound dan 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 dan, that sort of thing. Not sitting there on open chords because it just sounds wishy washy. Too jolly.
Too jolly.
Too jolly. It's like, hey, I'm off.
Try
I'm off for a picnic.
Try the first riff and try the
You darken that up a bit, you'd be all right.
I can't see a problem with that riff actually. I don't think it's too jolly.
Yeah, sounds like early Halloween to me.
I don't think it does, but if you're going to say that sounds like that and that sounds like that, we're not going to be able to write anything. If we keep picking at things saying, oh, that sounds like that, we're never going to get anywhere.
Darren comes from a neoclassical point of view on playing guitar. Where I'm more of a bluesy player. I think that shows a lot in our playing, a lot of our songwriting.
I was sort of thrown in the deep end really with the sort of learning all of the previous songs because obviously I didn't play on them, but I've sort of brought the solos a bit more to my style, which was a bit of a challenge but also quite exciting at the same time. The new stuff I'm really excited about because I've sort of contributed to that as well.
Songs we tend to do by somebody bringing an idea into the room really. It's generally Colin has a riff or something. He'll bring it into the practice room and we'll sit there and play around with it, cut bits out, add bits, try and flesh out something and hopefully come to a tune. It's normally after we've had to come out with a tune and we have to decide on subject matter, either by how we think it sounds or if we've got an idea that we really want to use and it seems like that might be a good vehicle for it. So that's really how it's done. And as far as lyrical content goes, unless we've actually got a storyboard we're trying to write, it tends to be rhyming with June most of the time.
Usually it's me that comes up with a riff and then everybody puts their tuppence in and just elaborate on that skeleton idea, and that goes for lyrics as well. Inspiration for the actual music comes from things that we all listen to, probably during the day or during the week. Sometimes it just comes out of the blue. It's just a riff in your head and you just play it. I start off with a basic lyric, just have a look at what's going in the world around us and try and put that into a song with probably a few lines, probably nearly a whole song, and I'll bring it to rehearsal for the guys to have a look at and then they'll put their bit in, change stuff, add pieces, take pieces away.
We're being a bit more mature and about our writing, and we're trying to be probably more diverse than we have in the past. We're trying to bring different elements of music that reflects one's personality. You know, we're trying to do hard, heavy stuff, melodic stuff. So far, the 2 new songs shows the influence of the bands. Some of the guys in the band are into really melodic stuff, and some of the guys in the band are into the heavier stuff as well. But even the heavy stuff has got a melody, because Colin is really good for writing melodies and lyrics and stuff like that.
The progression of the band for the past 10 years from just a covers band, we now write our own material, 2 albums under the belt, and starting to write more material for a 3rd album.
Darren, you got to tune up. That was awful. What was that? Anyone find some Indian enlightenment?
Nice save.
Bing bong.
Nice save, Brad.
Hey?
Nice save.